welcome everybody. I'm JHartEllis, and we are starting into our ESO Fireplace Housing Contest entry tours. We had a ton of homes that have fireplaces, and we're going to go and see some impressive builds. And you can do a lot with housing in ESO. This contest was open to both PC-EU and PC-NA, and I have 6 homes to tour on PC-EU, and then I have 18 homes to tour on PC-NA. And we're going to go see some impressive fireplaces and get some decoration inspiration. So here we go. We are starting with Blue Saffron's Hall of the Lunar Champion. We're going to go see some nice warm hearths and carry on the holiday spirit. Here we go. Here we go. No, Krea's her in Twitch chat. They say, oh, mine first. Okay, Blue Saffron has a fireplace. Is it straight ahead? Is this it? For a lot of these homes, it might be difficult for me to ascertain where the fireplace is, but this one, this definitely looks like it, right? So the goal here was to get creative with a fireplace, and I love how this has been livened up with the fountains and the crystals and the ivies, and just kind of using the brazier there. This is really beautiful. It's so glowy. Herver in Twitch chat says, I love fireplaces. I need some cozy ideas. Yeah, that's why we do this. So I love the gold in the back. Just kind of adds a bit of color because the light really reflects off the gold in the back. So here we go. Fireplace. What do you want from a fireplace? Do you want symmetry? I like the big structural pieces. I think you want your fireplace probably to look sturdy and stable, like it's not going to fall apart, because you don't want to spread fiery chaos everywhere. So I think big structural symmetry is often going to be a theme that we see as we go through this. It's a bit mystical. I like it. I like it. Okay. And here we go. And we can get some ideas for your own homes as we tour through these as well. So thank you, Blue Saffron. A really good start. Okay, we're going to go to... We'll go through these relatively quickly because I have a lot to get to. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to go to Sari's up next on PC-EU. It's in their Cold Harbor Surreal Estate. It said turn around when I get in. I wonder if it will be out in the air then. We'll find out. We'll find out. Exciting, exciting homes. Oh, I guess I have no choice but to turn around. At least it makes it easy for me. We have... No, well, they even have a festive tree here. It's very seasonal. It kind of feels like some sort of a Cold Harbor-y Daedric place. Okay, so what is this? What is this place? We have... Nope, all the seats are taken. I was going to say, let me come have a seat here, but nope. Okay, so we have a big, grinning fireplace. Perfect for a Daedra. I think. Is it supposed to be a reference to something? It's a big, smiley fireplace. I like it, I like it. It's very festive. There we go, there we go. A little bit. We even have like these logs in between. They kind of look like teeth, or they kind of look like... You ever see like, especially villains or beasts, where they'll open up their mouth and there will be all like the saliva, like holding their... I don't know, it kind of reminds me like that. Like it's about to eat you, but what it is it's like the logs. Using those mushrooms. It's very hungry fire. I'm getting an impression of a hungry fire here. The converted monster. It's a Scamp Christmas. Is it supposed to look like a Scamp? Maybe it's supposed to kind of resemble Scamp a bit. A little bit. Maybe a bit with the teeth. Maybe. It seems like the Scamps would enjoy themselves in front of this fire. We even have the eyes. It looks very happy. It's a creative way of doing that. And then, you know, otherwise they're having a nice traditional type of new life. With some treats and some drinks and good stuff. I like it. I like it. We'll get screenshots as we go through, and I'll upload those to the website. Okay, up next will be Hachiko-chan's. We'll continue along. A lot of creative takes so far. I think that's the thing, is a lot of people will think, oh, I need a fireplace in my home, so you just throw some logs in the corner and call it good. Well, you can do a lot to spruce it up, so... Or just totally think outside the box. That was definitely a very creative build. Okay, up next, we are going to Hachiko-chan's. They say... Ooh. I think it's inside of the home. I think it's inside of the home. They said it was in a wing of the home. Let me go double check. Oh wait, Hachiko-chan... Oh, this is going to be the same home as before. With our festive trees. Hachiko-chan was one of our big winners for our festive trees contest that we had. You can see this. Oh, it's so super impressive. We have like an entire Christmas village here. Now they said that they opened up a new wing that would have the fireplace. So this was cool, this was cool. I won't revisit this too much, but I think... Oh, here we go. They did open up a new wing. This was all blocked off before. Here we go. We have a new wing with a fireplace. It's a wonderful hearth. Try to get a little lower for a good, better screenshot. So we have Santa here by the fire. We have stockings. It's so festive and jovial. This is like super, super saccharine and sweet, right? With everything else going on with this home, oh man, it was like little villages under a tree. Okay, so here's a fireplace. Doing a really good job framing this with some of the Eleanor furnishings and the bookcases back there, and just using like the top of a Eleanor clock, kind of sinking in those candles. So that's one thing that you can do with housing in ESO, is that if you especially here, you're doing a bit conscious of how you're using the space, so kind of sinking in things that are a little bit bigger and just kind of using the intricate parts of those. So a lot of details. So it's really fun, and I love the Santa here. Kind of a very minimalistic type of style here. Avant-garde type of style, using the pillow rolls and little buttons, so using the spools. And it definitely makes this look more jolly. I don't know, he looks a little lean. We need fatter pillows. It's okay, it's okay. How do they make that hat? Using those, like, grief mugs and a big piece of cooked meat. Getting creative with the furnishings. Oh, we even have sweet rolls for the puffball at the end of the hat. Perfect. Perfect reuse of the sweet rolls. It's freaking adorable. Am I on the naughty list? This is a naughty list? Oh no, let's see if you see your name on here. Oh no, I see. You're all on it, you're all on it. I'm so sorry. It's okay, it's okay. And just a nice cute scene with the cats in front of the fire too. Creative stockings, just using those Hallelujah towels. One and then another. It works for a good J shape. Stocking shape. Okay. Fantastic from Hachiko-chan. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and just a couple more hums on PCEU. Go to Lavathi's up next. Danuvial says, this is so inspiring. That's why we do this. There we go, continuing along. Okay, Lavathi had a title for this one. So Lavathi named this, At Least We Have Each Other. That sounds sad. Oh no, I'm prepared to be sad. We have the Flaming Nyx. We have... I see a fire. Okay, I see fire over there. Okay, let me try to figure this out. I think I recognize this. This is super cute. No, it makes me wonder. Okay, I recognize things. Okay. If you don't know who this is Stabity Doom. This is supposed to represent Stabity Doom. I think she had to leave. Oh no. You need to go follow Stabity Doom on Twitch if you haven't. Twitch.tv/Stabity Doom. She is a streaming potato with a so cute. I don't know if I have the emotes. If anybody has Stabity's emotes, put it in the Twitch chat because she has adorable potatoes. And then this is me. I'm a golden-headed minotaur. And, oh, they look cute. They're cute. And then Stabby does amazing things with housing. And then we have a zombie over in what we'll call the Fireplace, I think. And we have a zombie cooking a lonesome sweet roll. Oh, there we go. Ixie with the potatoes. Oh, it's super cute. It's all sorts of super cute. And we even have the griffin up there. Oh, I have a cute little griffins in the background here. Here, back here. Okay, it's super cute. I think Stabby will like that when she sees it. You'll have to let me know. Oh, and then we have the hawk in the middle. This is Stormahawk. This is taking place of Stormahawk, our co-guild leader. Poor little taxidermy bird taking the place of that. So, yeah, Stormahawk and I lead the spicy guilds on PCNA. So we have friendships, hearth, and home, and friends, and all sorts of fun things. It's super cute. I saw the hawk, and I didn't recognize the storm nature of it. The hawk makes sense. It's super cute. Okay, thank you, Lavathi. Just warming up a sweet roll in the corner. It's so bright in here. Okay, thank you. Well, it's touching. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to Lilith up next. Lilith gave me very detailed instructions on how to get to this home, because it can get lost in Grand Sidric Villa. Now, the way I wrote this down was go straight to the top of the stairs, it's left then straight then left, and then you can also go upstairs. That made no sense to you, it made no sense to me either. So, I think it's inside of the house, and I'll try to find it. Oh, I probably should have asked for clarification. Whoa, this is, okay, so up to the top of the, okay, this is not what I expected at all. Okay, up over this way. Oh, okay, this is not what I expected at all. Okay, okay, way different, way different. Where is this going to be? This is a cool way of framing this place, though. Okay, to the left. Over this way. This is a lovely home that they built out. They've totally changed the way that this Grand Sidric Villa looks. Okay, I think this is their fireplace. This is it. Ooh, that is that massive elsewhere brazier, using that kind of as a hood. Oh, I want to go sit in this. Can't sit there. Looks very comfy here. I love this little alcove. And we have other things that make this more of a kind of relaxing area. We have like the statuettes there, we have a nice book to read, we have the flowers, you can imagine that those smell nice, just really, really pretty. Using that punctilious conflict gaming table as the base for the fire pit. It's very ornate. So really framing this well. And then you can kind of imagine the exhaust for the oh no, the flue? The flue. Chimney flue up at the top. Okay, so that is really nice. I want to come sit here and just like stay warm. It's beautiful. They said there was another one upstairs. They said that they probably couldn't enter it because oh no, well, I might not be able to get up there. Let me go see. I want to go peek. I just want to see, because they said they had another one upstairs. I just want to go peek at it. Wow, they built all of this up from nothing. Yeah, only one entry per person, so we'll see what this is like. Oh, okay, this is what like. Okay, this is their other fireplace up here. Okay, really fun. That's what you need in a house. There's probably multiple fireplaces, right? I like this too. It's a good warm study area. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Lilith. And this will be our last home up next on PCEU, and then I'll hop over to PCNA, and we'll continue along. Her friend says this entire house is super creative. Yes. I would normally tour a house like that during our housing hikes on Friday evening, where I go and explore all the details. I'm just going to stay focused on the fireplaces for the sake of the contest, so. Your house is so gorgeous. Loopop says, I like they didn't use the whole house. They make a whole new one. That's right. Okay, Merciless Cult. Okay. They said that there was a bit of a backstory for this, where it's a revenge backstory. Somebody is hunting down a group of bandits that murdered their family or something, and there's only one left. Oh, I see. They already got the others. And then they said that there's only one person left to enjoy the fire. That must be this cat. This cat is the only one left. I think that's going to be it. So here we go. We have a fireplace. More using a cooking sort of a way this time. That's the thing. It's kind of pulling double duty, working as a warm fireplace to eat your meal by or to read by. Plus, you can cook in it. So it's clever. Which way does it look better? Does it look better from this way or the other way? I don't know. I think either way looks good. A lot of details here. So really framing this well. That's a lot of food for this one little cat. Only one survived. Oh, unless if this is supposed to be the house of this person. I don't think so. I think they're still being marked, right? Interesting. A little bit of a revenge backstory. Oh, they're even resorting to rituals to make their revenge happen. Okay. Context. I don't know, if I just saw this right here, would I think that this was... that they had a sad backstory? I don't know. This... Maybe they're compensating for... They're filling a hole. They're filling a hole in their heart with lots of good food. I can imagine. Okay, we're going to hop over to... I love the fireplace. Okay, we're going to hop over to PCNA, and then we have 18 more. 18 more. You like all the food piled up on the side. Ready to go, right? More. There's more. Ever more. Okay, hopping over to PCNA, and we have 18 more homes, 18 more fireplaces, 18 more chances for some decoration inspiration. New Blue Goo says maybe they just got their Amazon Fresh delivery and just haven't put it away yet. Need to get that need to get that on ice. That's right. Okay, we're going over to... We'll start with K Marble's home first. So it'll be an interesting one. They said that this was the first home that they ever decorated, and it's kind of shown their character development, and their fireplace was their most recent addition, so might see different stages of housing going on with this home, including the most recent fireplace. They'll probably have built up off of other things that they've learned while they've been into housing. Okay, getting over here. At its own pace. Did get the Pure Snow Indrik unlocked yesterday during the New Life Festival. Have them all now, which is awesome. I'll need to start saving up more tickets to rebuild my nascent Indrik. I suppose for the Spectral one that will be coming up sometime. Don't really know what the plans are for 2020 yet. Colored from Chaos says, I've changed this stuff around until it got to what you're going to see. Italy says, I missed a ton. You missed all the EU houses. We just wrapped up on EU. We toured 6 homes on PCEU, 6 fireplaces, and I'm going to go hop over to PCNA. Tour some homes. We got all of the Skull Explorer style pages today. I haven't learned any of those yet. I was waiting for prices to come down. They're probably at a relatively stable place right now. I'll probably go around the guild traders and collect them all. Logged off in my home. Well, I logged off in somebody else's home. Let me hop over to K Marbles. Here we go. Fireplaces. More fireplaces. Yeah, if you ever missed part of this, you can always check out the VOD that I'll put up on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'd love to see the Twitch chat's feedback on things. Okay. Snugpod up next from K Marble. I didn't know what home it was going to be. They said it was their primary. I don't know if they didn't want to spoil something. Snugpod's just this small home. Adding a fireplace to this might be half of the house. Okay, I want to go look at this home a little bit. Oh, I like what you've done with those centered piles. Okay, so we have Snugpod with the storage chest, with the things on display. I'll get to, I just want to kind of see what this home is like. Oh, you added like 3 layers to this. That's a cool way of kind of making good use of this small area. So we have a fireplace with those centered rocks from Clockwork City, I believe. And then adding a couple of things to this that kind of fit the theme here, like some plants or some things growing out of it. And we have the pokers over on the side. Works really well. We have more wood to the side. I mean, important details for this, like adding wood here or the fireplace tools really helps. At least it's so warm and inviting. I mean, this is like a really big fireplace too. Just the way it's all framed. So even have additional light up here if you need it with that salt lamp. It's a cute house. It has a modern feel to it. For what Go says in chat. I can imagine you could really crank this up if you wanted to, if it were especially cold out. Get warm here, or it's just kind of like a nice place to sit. This really fits the feel of the home, without being like over the top. So I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was from K Marble, and we'll keep going. Okay, Danuvial's up next. I write down notes for these sometimes, and then I try to interpret them, and I don't understand. No, I know what it is. Danuvial's Twin Arches. I think it was a... This will be a revisit from the Home is Where the Heart Is contest that DDA had a while ago. So I may have seen this a while back. Just say Home Heart Revisit. That was a really good one. Really warm and inviting homes. I think it was a couple months back. Zarnes Nama says, nice job, the fireplace can heat the whole house. Yeah, good balance there. Okay, Twin Arches. Small home. Let's see what this fireplace is going to be like. Feel cold. Ooh, it's chill out here. Let's get inside before I freeze my horns off. Okay, going inside. We have fireplace. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's kind of like this melding of nature and modern comforts. So really framing this with that tree henge, tree lady, and then we have the boulders and all the vines coming down. So it's very like naturally set. And then you have the fire very well placed in there with these statue bases. The statue bases make great structural pieces. I mean, they're a little expensive considering that they were 2,500 gold each on the luxury vendor, but you know, it ends up working out really well. By the way, I'll go ahead and throw this in now. The Autumn's Gate house does come with some flaming fire logs. If you buy Autumn's Gate for 60,000 gold, it comes with some tradable flaming fire logs, and those will generally sell for a big premium over the 60k cost of the home. So you can get yourself some nice flaming fire logs, or get yourself a free Autumn's Gate home if you sell them. So there's a little pro tip right there. If you haven't bought Autumn's Gate, you definitely need to go buy it. Okay, great job, Danuvial. It's a great centerpiece for this. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, we'll go to Toad Stickers up next. Yeah, there are a couple homes like that come with furnishings that are worth more than the house costs, so be sure to buy those. Okay, next up we're going to go to Toad Stickers Frost Vault. Oh, we would gone to, I think I had gone to Toad Stickers Frost Vault for our Festive Trees contest, and at the time I had noted that they had all sorts of festive things off in the side rooms, so we get to go revisit this and look at the fireplace, because I didn't look at those too closely. I was mostly looking at the tree when we came here before, so we'll probably see the tree again. There's the tree. Oh, such a great tree, too. Okay, so we have a tree. Okay, if I were a fireplace, where would I be? Would I be in the sleigh pulled by the Indrik? Would I be in the creche manger scene? Would I... No, I must be in the back room somewhere. Lovely, lovely things added here. Would I be... I think this is it. This has got to be it, right? Let me just poke around a little bit. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, so we even have like some fun games here. I think it's games. I think it's kind of like a ring toss type of a game. It's very spruced up there. I love it. I love it. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is our fireplace. With all the statuettes there, with the bearskin rug. Really well framed with those Eleanor stairways. You can get these stairs from the home goods furnisher in Eleanor. They're super cheap. They're like 100 gold each, so works really well for this. And using multiple fire logs together, so it just kind of widens this up. And good details with this, like adding the clockwork plating to the back here. It really reflects the light from the fire, so it really brightens everything up. Yeah, stone steps are very versatile. And they make like a good mantle, so instead of just having like a mantle up above the fireplace where you can put some fun trinkety things or things from your adventures, the way that the stairway is set up here is kind of like you have steps for a mantle, so you could put all sorts of decor on this. So I like that. Okay, that should work. You can imagine that you could really change this up with the seasons. It's very festive for Christmas right now, but I imagine that you could change it up however you want. Okay. Lovely, from Toad Sticker. These are all so fun. Okay, we're going to go to Stabbity Dooms up next. Love Stabbity. In her huntings. I think she had multiple contest entries in her hunting, so I'll have to go and look for her Fireplace. Yeah, we had 3 big contests in December. So we had our Festive Trees contest, we had our Spaceships contest, and we're wrapping it up with this Fireplaces contest. I'll plan on doing about another 3 for January, as long as they go well. Let's see, this is... Uh-oh. I see her kitty spaceship over in the background. Uh-oh, I don't remember where it is. That's blocked off. Oh no, is it inside? I forgot. I think she told me where it was. Ooh, what's this? Is this is that a fireplace? It kind of looks like it might be a fireplace. There's her kitty. This spaceship, spacecraft. Is this a fireplace? I think it is. This is it, right? I see the fire down below here. I'm going to guess that this is the fireplace. Okay, I'm gonna get as close as I can to it. Okay, here we go, here we go. So we have a beautiful fireplace using all of the fountains here, and the cactus, the lunar cactus fans, and some wedding blossoms kind of lighten this up a little bit. Those Cold Harbor skein glow stalks. And a big Cold Harbor topper to this. Nearly looks like a tree. And then just a little bit of fire down below. I can't fit it all in the screenshot is the only problem. Do I keep the elevated part of it, or do I just do this? So I need to flip the monitor. Oh, this was black screen. It was hidden. It was hidden. Okay. I think I like it showing a little bit of the water here. I'll take a couple screenshots. I'll let Stabity maybe pick the what she wants it to be. Okay, so really, really good. Maybe it's a fireplace for the Nereids. They would be magical, and they can kind of float. So maybe they could gather around this and hover around it and stay warm. Would it be for Nereids? Maybe something like that. That's what I'm going to think. Okay. Definitely a different and creative take on this. I want to know who's using it. I can imagine the Nereids using it. I'll have to ask Stabity. Okay. Fun. They get cold too, right? I imagine. Okay, we're going to go to Chrysea's up next. Chrysea is crazy for fireplaces. She had a big post on the ESO forums about a community cobble. I independently came up with this Fireplaces contest, so I was like, oh, that's cool. To see what people could do with the fireplaces on the forums too. Chrysea is amazingly talented, and she... Oh, she does have a guest journal for me to sign. Let me go ahead and sign that using Essential Housing Tools. I'm the first person to sign in. Ooh, I might be one of the first people to see this. Though, maybe she's redone this. Oh, NPC from Essential Housing Tools says, the storage chest pile is here merely to facilitate different viewing angles. If you want them, they are not part of the build. Oh, over here, so you can get different... I see. Clever. Okay. So, Chrysea... So colorful using those Jester's coffers. Gosh. I'm trying to see what she did for... See, it's so bright that my thinking here is that she has a lot of visual effects, but I don't think that's the case. I think she really only used the visual effects for the wallpaper and the background. I could toggle that if you want me to. I will afterwards. Let me look at the rest of this. Or let me get a screenshot of it. We even have the cookies there. Oh, the cookies are great. Love the cookies. How can you not love the cookies, right? No, I like a lower screenshot angle on this. I think. Maybe. Okay, so what do we have for details here? So using for the grate here, like there are a lot of details here. We have the fireplace grate, using the Ephraim shrine and a couple of these hangers, and then we have what else do we have? We have the Jester's coffers making this really elaborate design around this. We have those. She's a big fan of these skeleton keys because they have this really colorful end to them. So just kind of sinking those in there works really well. And then we have stockings above the fireplace using some mugs and some ivory, little salt rice bowls. We have Mark Meyer berry strands and pieces of bread. And we have some ivory and an incense, little incense thing. It's very ornate. It actually reminds me more of, I don't know, it's kind of like everybody has their own stocking. I like it. At least it's a very Victorian look. And then up above we have, oh, we have like a village. Like a little Christmas village, right? Using all sorts of little jewelry boxes and little lanterns and little garland strands there to really lighten it up. That's cool. And then we have the chimney up above using some Eleanor pieces. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm kind of trying to figure out what this purple stuff is. Anybody know what this is? I don't know. I'm going to turn visual effects off because I just want to show you that it's not going to look that much different without the visual effects. The wallpaper's not going to be there. See, that's the only difference here. So it's super bright, even without the visual effects. Bottom of soul gem stands. Oh, that's really clever to use those, because it really ties all the purple elements of this together. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I think Chryseis sees things that have bits of color on them and likes to incorporate those into her builds in creative ways. So really well done. I love the fire grate below too. It's a creative way of using the different ornate metal pieces. Okay. And we have cookies over here. I'll help myself. And pictures of Darian, of course. Of course. For some reason. A box of tissues. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, everybody's loving that in Twitch chat. Thank you. Okay, we'll go to Skull Lords up next. Princely Dawnlight. Princely Dawnlight, a large home. Hopefully Skull Lord will have been nice to me and has walled off where I need to go to. I'm prone to getting lost. There we go. I love the stockings. The stockings are great details. It's amazing what I can do. Like, part of that is just like using a couple of them, like a couple ivories or something side by side, so you can kind of get the right angle that you want on it. Oh, Skull Lord was really nice to me. Just using the Princely as a landing spot for me, and then just putting the fireplace here. Is this dragon? It's a dragon getting warm. It's some sort of monster. I think it's an avant-garde style dragon staying warm by the fire. I think the important thing is using this as a representation of just somebody enjoying themselves by the fire. It's like blindingly bright. That's right. Wow, those candles are so bright. This is not using visual effects at all either. And then what do we have here? Really, wow, this is a bright fireplace. I like these details in the fire. What is it? What is it? We have a lot of metalwork, keeping the fire contained. And then we have some crystals being added here. I see it like a mirror. I think there's a bit of a mirror there. And then we have these lovely display cases really framing the fireplace. Kind of draws your attention to the fireplace. There's some clockwork stuff going on. I'm not sure where that's coming from, actually. I hear gears. It must be somewhere. And then we even have some festive trees framing this. Oh, they're the spools on the sides. I see. Trees on the sides with those super bright candles. Gosh, those are so bright. I think those are the blue candles. It's so freaking bright. And then we have a Rudolph. Poor Rudolph. Now, the thing with this, I always think is funny, is that you see Rudolph up above, and you're like, oh, it's Rudolph, I recognize that. And then you realize it's like, it's dismembered head, and then it's like, oh, maybe that's not so sweet. It's cute. I think of it as being cute, right? It's cute to have a Rudolph reference. Anyway. And apparently it's a good place for a dragon to come and stay warm. There's almost purple with all of the crystals shining off of it. Yeah, that's right. They must have stacked the candles. That must be it. What Scholar probably did was just place multiple candles in the same spot, and that would have amplified the brightness of this. Ends up making it turn from more of like a blue light to more of like a stark white light by stacking them up that way. That's why it's so bright. That probably sounds right. And then we have, I think these are Hughesbane candlesticks. Okay. Creative use of furnishings. It's like super over the top, but that's what you can do with housing. Okay, humble mod up next. We might go from an ostentatious type of a build to a humble build. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, Agenda Fox says, go inside the humble mod. Okay. Continuing to tour more ornate and lovely fireplaces in ESO. Maybe you can get some ideas for what you want to do. Maybe see some design elements that work really well and you want to incorporate some of those into your own home. Oh, well, we are inside, right? Okay. Or do they mean to go inside of the fireplace? I'll go inside. Starting to smell good here. Oh, no, that's, I think I'm supposed to be here. Okay, so we have a fireplace. Using these... I recognize these mushrooms. These are Poison Pack's shelf mushrooms. I have a thing for mushrooms. It smells like beef and mushrooms. That's right, that's right. It's perfect. And then we have kind of this esoteric look about it with the good mantle shelf here. Kind of with a little bit of a wavy structure to it with the mushrooms. So I like the asymmetry on this. It looks very naturally set. And then what else do we have here? We have a good place to read, eat a slice of cheese, and cook some things up. Yeah, it suits this home really nicely, EverLA says. That's a good point. It fits really well with the humble mud, with the humble nature. You're kind of like really down to earth. You're one with nature type of a build, kind of using what you have. Yeah, almost looks like clay. You could almost imagine this being kind of more of like a adobe type of structure. I don't know if that's what they're going for. Maybe that is what they're going for. Maybe it's not even supposed to be mushroom flesh. Maybe it's supposed to be more like a clay look to it. Might be. Agenda Fox is here if you want to clarify. It's meant to be mud. Okay, so it's just supposed to be like mud. Yeah, that's even more down to earth. Perfect, perfect. And we need some dirt. We need some good proper dirt in ESO, right? Something that we don't have yet. Big chunks of dirt. That'd be amazing for gardens. I see these mushrooms used oftentimes for planters in place of dirt. Yeah, it's organic type of a look. Okay. Really lovely. From Agenda Fox. Definitely a different way of doing this. And kind of, they have like a simple type of a life here, and they respect a couple of traditions. Looks like it's always been there, very naturally set. Okay, we're gonna go to Doggy Rot Treehouse. Ooh, from EverLA. I think I toured this home during a housing hike at one point. We'll have to see what her fireplace is like. I don't know if I would have seen that in particular, or if she would have changed it. Let's go see. Let's go see. Oh, you did say it was changed up. Ah, so I will not know what this looks like. You did change it up. Cool, cool, cool. One thing you can do is, a lot of people like decorate a home and then they say that's it. But the other thing that you can do is it can always go back and modify things, right? Depends. There are a lot of homes to decorate, so just kind of move from one to the next. Is it this here? I can imagine this being a home that would have multiple fireplaces in it, so I think this will be it, though. So, ooh, we have like a really cool in a kind of a literal way with those blue Daedric sconces. And then we have like the blue flames coming out of the fire, too. And kind of going with a high elf type of eagle motif going on. Yeah, using the wings of the eagle for the fire grate. Going with the Eleanor gaming table in the front too. So it feels like a high elf type of a fireplace. Very elaborate. We even have the crystals. Looks very, very very high elf-like. Let's go with that. I don't know if I can fit all of those sconces in here. I think they are an important part for a screenshot. What I really like about this is the kind of the fiery effect, the rippling effect going on with the eagle in the back, because the flames themselves cause this kind of heat contortion, and then that kind of makes it look like the eagle is more alive itself. So it's a really good way of making use of something in the background. Ooh, even adding like extra swords and things here adds a little bit of brightness to those crystals. Maybe makes us seem a bit more like they fought for what they have here with the swords. They earned this, right? And great use of the green crystals, really playing up the green elements of this. And green and blue go well together, so I think the sconces are a good addition. Okay, really nice from Everelia. Enormous Fellow says, I want to hang out here. It's a nice place. So this is part of Everelia's Doggy Rot treehouse. Now, I don't know. I think this is for a Doggy Rot in particular. Maybe one with a fascination for eagle motifs. I guess just more of a high elf type of a theme. Okay, we'll go to Quana'arine 13's up next. At one point I knew how to pronounce this name. It has since vanished. Okay, Snow Globe Home from Quana'arine. Several more fireplaces to see. Enchanted Snow Globe Home. A good setting for a fireplace. It's a nice warm respite from the cold. Starkness of winter. And a magical place by itself, so we'll see. Probably a good setting for it. Oh yeah, I remember this big tree for our Festive Trees contest. And the fireplace is out front. Instead of putting it inside, don't come out of the cold, just be in the cold, but be warm. So I think this is our fireplace. So this is like really blowing up the theme here. So we have a huge tree. We have a huge fireplace. We have a huge pile of wood to feed this. We have a huge ornate pile of treasure underneath the tree. These are the gifts. They're like huge boxes, right? So we're really going big with all of this. Okay. Definitely a different way of doing it. I'll try to keep this chopping block here. Looks like we're actively feeding this fire. It's a big fire. It's a giant's house. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Because if you think of the tiny little snow globe, it's a small place. Like, cozy. Nope, they went with like a giant's home on this. I can imagine giants celebrating New Life Festival. Maybe they have their own traditions each winter, too. I imagine so. Exchange is just full of mammoth cheese. It could be an orc's house. Could be. Okay, thank you, Quana'arine. We're going big on this one. Could be a dragon's place. Oh, could be. Could be. That makes sense with the dragon horde here. Okay, off to Swankery's up next. Barbed hook. Seen a lot of Swankery's homes before. She does a good job with things. Very mechanically minded. I wonder if she'll have incorporated any of that. A lot of details. She's good with details. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, barbed hook. Small home. What can you do with a small home as far as making a great fireplace? Is it just going to be a fireplace, or is it going to be livable? Well, there's a lot more detail in here than I thought there would be. This is fun. Oh, Swankery managed to put a lot more into this place than I would have thought he could. Okay, so we have some incense. They're writing something. We have a bit of a fountain. Using these drinking bowls. It's creative use of that. Using that Alinor fountain and sinking it way into the wall. And then we have the fireplace. Wow, using lots of different furnishings for this. I recognize some elsewhere cabinets. Hard to tell. I think there's a sarcophagus in the middle. I'm trying to place what this detail came from, right here in the middle. Using a bit of trophy just for the kind of the gilded nature of the trophies. And we have a really nice soft fireplace there with the fire. I can kind of imagine that being like a bed of sand underneath. And then a mirror right here to reflect a little bit of extra light. Let's see, okay. And using things like a cheap brazier and a sconce up above, just adding details to the inside part of the chimney here. Like a lot going on there. Loopop, I'll have to get back to you later on that one. Colors from Chaos says, I love Swankery's style. I want to get as much of the fireplace in this screenshot as I can. I don't know how to do that. Because it's so tall. Well, I think the chimney part is a really important part of it. I suppose something like this will have to work. I've been getting screenshots as I've been going through. I'm not quite sure about this middle part, if anybody knows. This texture, this texture is eluding me. Unless if it's just part of the home. Oh, I don't think it is though. Okay. Great one from Swankery. Okay, let's keep moving along here. Several more to see. It could be the side of an... No, I don't think it's Altar of the Divines. Kunzari's sarcophagus. No, I think it has more of like a stone texture to it. I don't know. That's what you can do is you find interesting furnishings. You could just like look at the edges of things and just be like, ooh, I could use that to add a little bit of cool texture to my home. Okay, Devil Dogettes up next. Let's see, can I find it? Ooh, what is this place? It's really quite magical. Okay, we're in Devil Dogette's Matheson Manor. A really magical sky effect. Okay, we have... Ooh, we have welcoming cookies, we have books, we have a beautiful fountain full of fish. Very lively, very magical, and I believe the fireplace is going to be over this way. Here's our fireplace. Using a lot of those visual effects fire plumes to add a lot of brightness to this place. And then magical plants using those big mushrooms with the sea sponges and those the lights from the luxury furniture. Soul splitter plants, that's what they're called. JHartEllis says, Strenght statue, battle-bound or Cathay Rot statue warrior has a base that has that texture. Oh, okay, okay. And then we have the fireplace here. Ew, there's like a lot to capture in this. So magical. Adding a lot of visual effects to add to the little particles kind of floating around. Feel like this could be a fairy's home. We do have Devil Doggett here. I'm going with an ice princess type of a look. Something like that. Then using these elsewhere spires really frames that well. Big fireplace, big fireplace. I like how you can see it from like the entire build. Oh, or there's just a fireplace here too. This works too. With Vivek up above. Vivek oversees all. You can kind of imagine Vivek might be causing some of the magic to happen here in a way. Giant flowers are gorgeous. Yeah, you can imagine this kind of fueling the fire here, kind of keeping everything going. Okay, fun stuff from Devil Doggett. Love her design of kind of taking things that are old and then kind of breathing some life back into them. Okay, I had a little bit of a... No, we're good, we're good. It never got back to me. I'm going to go to both these homes. I think we're ended up entering twice. I don't know if they meant to, or if there was a miscommunication there, but I'll go to both homes just to make sure that we don't miss anything, because I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm going to go to Wur's Humble Mud, and then their Ample Domicile. Yeah, for these contests, I prefer if you only enter once. Well, pretty well a requirement. But I didn't know which was their proper submission, so I'm going to go to both of them just to make sure that we don't miss anything. Okay, Humble Mud should be a quick visit, though. That's the one thing with these like fireplaces, is that they don't necessarily take a lot of time to go and just look at. Ooh, I have a guest journal. Guest journal, signing that. Ooh, this is a very magical table. Ooh, should have a table spread contest. This would be very magical. Anyway, we have a fireplace here using the Brotherhood stained glass window to really frame this. Really catches a lot of the light there. Love the cat in the background with the tree and everything. And it's kind of framing this like with the curved top of the Eleanor wall up in the front. It's nice, it's nice. It's like a super magical retreat. It's, oh, wait. It's nearly like we're in an igloo. I think that's maybe what they were going for, because all of the walls are made of snow, and then it's kind of like we're inside, staying warm. That's fun. It reminds me of snow caving. Have you ever made a snow cave? Oh, it's a semi-miserable experience actually digging one out, but did that in the backyard a couple times at least growing up. Pile up all the snow in the corner and then just dig a hole out of it. They end up being remarkably stable and last forever. Igloo was their idea. Okay, cool. They said to go to their Ample Domicile too, so I was a little confused by this, but I'll go to both of them just in case. Yeah, Igloo is a fun idea on that. Okay, so where's Ample Domicile? Good, sign this guest journal as well. Okay, if I were a fireplace, would I be up or down? Up or down? Up or down? I'm gonna guess up. Gonna guess up. Or in. Gonna guess up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Or maybe in. It must be in. In we go, in we go. There we go, because we have a nice fireplace in here. Maybe they just forgot they had entered one. So they're like, oh, come see this one. I would half guess that's what happened. Okay, so we have a lovely blocky type of a fireplace. Makes it look really sturdy. And just kind of angling up this fire pit here with the display case. And a good little mantle up above for displaying some things. Feels really safe here. Like I can imagine having a sit here. Good place to chat. Just using some of these clockwork platings to good effect. You like the glass cover? I like the glass cover too. Or maybe you could even imagine this being like a monitor. just to have a fire display. It's completely safe. It's not warm at all, but no. could just be a screen. I think it's real. I think it's supposed to be real. It could be crazy boom boom speakers on the side. I don't think that's what it is. Could be. Could be. It's a home entertainment system here. Okay. That should do it. Lovely. Both of them were. Okay, we're going to go to Italy's up next. Italy's Eleanor Crest Townhouse. Hope I can find it. Eleanor's a big home. We'll see. We'll see. Italy. If I know Italy, I don't know if this will be the case, because you don't have to keep with the tradition, but I'm going to guess that there's going to be a Minotaur somewhere. There might be. There might be. I'll keep an eye out. I hope it's not in the fireplace. Oh! Books. We have to get our way through. Okay, that's blocked off too. It must be... Oh, there's a Minotaur head. Oh, Italy. Italy. Oh, that's cute. Wait, wait, wait. I have to go do my bullhorns. Paying respect. Oh. No, it even has little flowers this time. So somebody else used the Brotherhood stained glass window to frame this too. Ooh, that's a clever pairing with the Rithana de Renada and the Brotherhood stained glass window, because you kind of get the panes going through there. So just kind of you have the good structure from the wall in the back. And it's festive. We have like all these offerings up front with the sweet rolls and the cookies. They're kind of staying warm. I can imagine these being some sort of a treat too. Yeah, it's super festive. Super. We even have little trees on the side. We have trees with yarn balls and ornaments and flowers and yeah, what else do we have? Oh, we have presents under the tree. We have your enemy is a gift, a Christmas gift here. Interesting choices for the presents. Let's open that one up early. Oh, it's a little late. It's wrapped. It's a wrapped present. You'll never guess what's inside. Could be a doll. Maybe, maybe. Oh, we even have like an angelic bird up on top. Okay. I'll mainly just focus on the fireplace here. It's very bright. Bright and festive. And a lot of details. I like how the light from the wall, from the Rithana de Renada, kind of combines with the fire as well. Kind of makes it look a bit more magical. Oh, and we do have the sand down below there. It's clever detailed, kind of like the ash and sand down below. Clever way of doing that. And we do have a Rudolph. Perfect, perfect. Deer plus apple. Deer plus apple equals Rudolph, right? Okay, thank you, Italy. Fun one. Okay, more fireplaces to see. We'll go to Tyrannus up next. Tyrannus said that their fireplace was on the porch. Should be able to find it. Okay. Just a few more to see. We are nearly done. I think we have 4 left. 4 left. Oh, Tyrannus has some sort of like a magical winter wonderland. Welcome to our crafting corner Christmas. Using NPCs from Essential Housing Tools. Merchant says, I love this dress for the New Life Festival Ball. How much does it cost? Ooh. Oh no, it looks kind of pricey. Using that Merkmeyer vase up at the top looks perfect for a dress. I don't know. It's funny. Okay, okay, here's the fireplace. Santa's accountant says, what was the other name I was supposed to add to the naughty list? Oh, yes. Oh, no. They've been reminded because they saw me. No, no, I've been added to the naughty list. Okay, we have a fireplace. Ooh. So colorful. And we have the snow here. You want to come and stay warm. And maybe you can work on making a sweater or something here while you sit by the fire, right? Perfect with all the spools. We even have little treats. We have little tarts by the fire. Clever use of using the end of the ivory, the polished ivory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, Joanna Bell with a resub. Thank you so much. That's 8 months. I appreciate that. Keep making everything say moo. Even have a festive sweet roll tree. Really making this place feel really cozy. Oh, I see. Wait. Do you see this little cup here? I imagine this was all up on the tree. The little cub's been messing with it. They've stolen a sweet roll and some of the other fun little decorations from the tree. They've been spatting around on it. Oh, this is just so cute. I love the colors that are going on with this place, too. There's a little bit of a snowing effect going on with the visual effects from Essential Housing Tools. Nothing too over the top on this one. And more treats over here. Ooh, more little tarts. I love these little tarts. Lighting is nice. Yes, yes. This is just, like, perfect. I love it. I love it. And I was actually analyzing the fireplace itself a little bit. It's using... I think it's mostly using elsewhere columns and walls. Just if you were curious about this. I think it's using a statue base for a square statue base just for the bottom part. And some of those cyan ferns up above and some glowing shrubs up above. And the red is from the plants from the home goods furniture in Rimmon. It's a plinth and posts from elsewhere. Okay, that sounds right. Okay, next up, we'll go to Galileo's. And adding the animals maybe livens them up a little bit. Yeah, so that was Tyrannus' Cyrodiilic Jungle House. Next up is Galileo's Sleek Creek. I haven't really seen any Khajiit type of style of fireplaces. I wonder if this will be like that. Sleek Creek is a pretty Khajiit-rific place. So let's see. Or it could just be nice home. Fireplace. Okay, I recognize this. I recognize this. Because I came here for the festive tree contest. So we have a city, like a magical mini town with a train going around. I didn't look at the fireplace when I came here last time. I just looked at this tree because this was our festive tree entry. And then we have like a snowman. And oh, I didn't even know this wrapped around here. Cool. Yeah, I definitely didn't go back here. This is all new to me. I think. Am I supposed to not be back here? I don't know.
The
Or did I miss it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I might be going the wrong way. I think I'm behind the scenes here. If I were a fireplace, where would I be? I see a sink. Uh-oh. I got all turned around. Galileo, are you here? There's a lot of fun stuff going on with this home. I'm looking for the fireplace. Unless if the fireplace is just supposed to be this? I don't think that's it. I mean, it could be this. In an abstract sort of way. Or it could be... this away? Oh! Oh! I see, I see. The snowy Indric is protecting the path. I have found it. It looks so well set in here. Here it is. Here it is. Here's our fireplace. Ah! I have found it. Lovely woodsy fireplace using the bottoms of trees. Now, a lot of people don't recognize that. Like, you might have like a huge tree. Well, just like, look at the bottom of it. It has this cool kind of mossy texture to it. A lot of them are kind of like that. So, and then you can kind of use the trees to frame this. And you can kind of get this kind of really kind of natural look to it. Okay, beautiful. Lovely reveal. I'm glad I found it. Starting to worry. Oh, this is really pretty, though. We even have cookies here. A little bit of a reward for finding it. Yeah, they might be the bottoms of stumps. Or they might be the bottoms of huge, tall trees. It's the thing, is it doesn't really matter for this. And then we even have a nice place to sit over here. Wait. A little something hidden in the coffer? No, not this time. Okay, we'll just focus on the fireplace. I love how natural it looks, and then incorporating other good natural things like the flowers or the Tavani sofas have kind of that kind of natural woodsy look to them too, or the table here. So really building off of a theme. And it works out really well. This looks like they used the bottom of a Merkmeyer kiln, just flipped it upside down. Sunk it down there, and then added the common campfire. You can get campfires from the New Life Festival boxes. They're kind of rare from that, but you can get them sometimes, or just get them on the Guild Traders. A little bit of a different style of a fire pit. Okay. Fun from Galileo. Okay, just 2 hubs left. Oh no! I don't want the magic to end. Okay, here we go. We're going to go to Vodanja's Moonsugar Meadow. I think they're here in chat. I think. Let me know how to pronounce your name if you can, if you want to. You'll lead me. Oh no, they're in chat. They noticed me getting super lost in the last one, so they're going to guide me. I appreciate that. Okay, following you. Okay, the Shrine Tower in the waterfall. Okay. Going to the waterfall. Actually, multiple waterfalls in Moonsugar Meadow. Oh yeah, I'm glad that you're leading me. Oh, we're like, oh, I see, like, fun stuff up in the distance. Okay, we're getting closer to the fun stuff. Everly says, speaking of trees, don't forget if you want to unlock the New Life bonfire achievement finishing during the Snow Bear Plunge in East March, leap into the freezing water with no armor equipped. Oh yeah, you'd want to get that unlocked now, because you won't be able to after New Life Festival is over. Oh, okay, ooh, big shrine. With the waterfall there. Oh. Oh, you even have, like, the grating here, so you can, like, see the water down below. This is cool, so it's, like, framed on either side with the waterfall. That is a fun place to put this. There's also the Reichling bonfire, which is kind of similar. It's very big. If you don't get the New Life bonfire, which you all ought to, but yeah, the Reichling bonfire is another big one. Which one is this one? This is the New Life bonfire. Ah, it is the New Life bonfire. Cool. So using these elsewhere sarcophagus lids, kind of have a radial effect coming out of this. Kind of like the radial light of the fire. Trying to get a good screenshot. I can't quite fit everything in it. Maybe want the face of the statue up above? That's why I'm jumping a bit. Okay, that will maybe work. So really building up off of the elsewhere style with this. So definitely has kind of like an ancient shrine effect going on with it. Can kind of imagine that somebody tends to this fire. Probably has a lot of significance. Oh, we even have little statuettes. Maybe we have the Strenght statue here. Rehearse scene. I wonder if there are going to be others on the other side. The High Main and the Cafe Rot. Okay, lovely, lovely. I like how we use elsewhere sarcophagus lids here. These are from the luxury vendor too. They have that cool kind of statue effect going on. It really fits the style here. Fun, like a sacrifice fireplace. I like it. Let's see, you say Vudanja is in chat. They say, I'm building a caravanserai, and that will be a communal fireplace. That's what the base all around is, though. The base of your caravanserai. That would probably be why you have this first little merchant cart here. So you're going to be adding to it. Ooh. So this is like the... This is a cool thing, then. So you've started with a fireplace, and you're going to kind of add an entire community around this. And this is kind of like what people come together around. This is cool. That's fun. Sacrifice. Okay, sacrifice. Ooh, you're adding a whole second floor to it. Cool. So bright. It really draws your attention, because I could see this all the way from the entrance. You built the base first on the prairie, linked it all with EHT, and then moved it into place. Now, this is a perfect backdrop for it with the waterfalls. Okay. Thank you. And we'll go to our final one up next, our final one. Not super familiar with Banshee Main, so I'm definitely curious. I don't have any info for this one, so it'll be a surprise to me. Strenght Springs, Fireplace. What will Banshee Main have in store for us? Hopefully a fireplace. Maybe. Who knows? Strenght Springs is a large home. I hope it's obvious how to get there. We'll see. And then we'll wrap up, and then we'll do some giveaways for Twitch chat. And go from there. Oh, no, it's not super obvious. It's gotta be inside. I'm guessing it's inside, right? I see fire. I see a tree. Oh, this has gotta be it. Okay, perfect. I want to look at everything else first. we'll end with the fireplace. Oh, I love this. This is funny. Now, I've seen a lot of people have, like, research nooks, and a lot of scholarly characters in Tamriel always have, like, this fascination. They often have this fascination with dwarven relics and clockwork machinery. So actually capturing some of this, it's actually animated and kind of putting it behind glass for safety. I think it's really clever. Anyway, that's not what the focus of this tour is today, but that's I like it. And we have a fun tree using like harbor floats and marberry strands, Tavani lanterns. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay, and then we have drinks, lots of drinks and cookies and fun stuff. And then we have the fireplace. You can go grab a drink, maybe grab a sweet roll and have a sit by the fire. Love the circular fireplace. We're using a gazebo for the main part of this. I think I see some Murkmire walls in the background there too. And then it looks like the base of maybe a clockwork orrery. Kind of hard to tell. And then I think a double wide, maybe triple wide fireplace there in the very middle with the logs. And then the horn up above. Horn kind of has some symbolism with the season, kind of like a trumpet. Angelic type of a look to it. Or we have the angels here too. Gargoyles make good angels, right? Something like that. Something like that. I'm not actually quite sure what they use for the fire grate here. They are... I think that they're just some, like, tops of some clockwork crates or something like that. That's a good way of repurposing those. Lovely roaring fire here. Sarnaz Namas in chat says, beautiful. If you squint, they look like angels. That's right, that's right. So, very, very festive. Okay, and we'll wrap up here. This has been really fun. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so, thank you, everybody. This has been amazing to see these 24 fireplaces as we've gone through and toured today, and hopefully got some decoration inspiration. And maybe you can incorporate some of these ideas into your own homes, or just, I hope that you enjoyed these, seeing other people's creativity, a lot of it on display tonight. So I will go through the screenshots that I got, and we'll announce our top 6 winners, hopefully tomorrow night. And that'll be good. I'll get all the screenshots up at spicyeconomics.com. I'll upload the VOD of this to YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, and that would be great. And just realize that you can do tons and tons and tons with the housing editor in ESO, so have some fun with it, personalize it, make it your own. You can make it festive, you can do amazing things. So have fun, and stay spicy.